Billy Lee, congratulations on a fantastic win there against Clare in what was a titanic struggle. Went to extra time, went to penalties. You won it in penalties at a terrific performance in Limerick. And
yeah, it was a tough 70, 40, 20, 90 minutes of football.
90 minutes,
both teams, there was a lot of sore bodies, and they'll be very sore tomorrow on both sides. But I think both sets of players were out there, just left it all out there, and they wore their jerseys with pride. And I got to compliment the 10 players that stood up to kick the penalties. It's all easy to say. That's not an easy thing to do when there's pressure on you.
Yeah.
So look, fair play to them. It's a unique situation for GA, I suppose. But in fairness to the 10 players, they had the character to come up with something.
Yeah, it was a game. Clare started off really well, and then midway through that first half, I suppose Limerick came really into it, and they hit the front, and then and then I suppose in the second half it was nip and tuck as well. But in the end, Limerick had to come up with a fantastic free to win the game. To draw the game level, and that showed great character, I think, from. Robert, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, look, I think Clare started well. We got ourselves back into it. That's another junction to the lads. I thought they got themselves back into it well and played calmly and coolly. Even though we had the elements, they didn't try and force the situation, and we worked the opens and got the scores. Clare really pressed second half of the second half and really put us under a lot of pressure and turnovers, and they were getting a huge level of oxygen from that. And probably unfortunately they had a chance to finish it off, and for some reason I didn't see exactly what happened. When I saw the ball bounce up, I couldn't believe it wasn't hitting the net. And that was probably the key moment in the game, I suppose.
Yeah.
Extra time. Clare went 2 up, they had a bit of the breeze with them, so 2 points wasn't too badly. And then we pulled the score out of nowhere, so I suppose it just takes character and leadership to try and come to places like Clare and get a win,
Yeah. Brian Fanning left his full back line, collected the ball and ran, I don't know what did he ran 60 yards. And he got his opportunity, he stuck it in the net. That was a fantastic goal.
That was a serious goal, from Brian, yeah, it was a good goal. Key at the time, he just give us a bit more momentum, but I suppose Brian had his hands full too. He got 1 or 2 options, he got to go forward, and Tony gave him a lot of it throughout the hour and a half.
Yeah, and the goal at the end of the first half extra time really was a decisive goal as well.
It was. Look, it was. I think the ball went forward. One of our lads ran in over his head, and he just stood his ground foraged for it and won it, and we got the roll from there, and it was a great finish.
Yeah. There were times in the game I thought Limerick were getting tired, then there was times I thought Clare were getting tired. There was energy sapping stuff, it was into end.
Jesus, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
For both sets of players and to be very hard and Clare to come out the wrong side of penalties. They didn't lose the game, we must not forget that.
Yeah.
So people quickly figure out Limerick won the penalty shoot. We didn't win the game, and Clare didn't lose the game. I know the lads in Clare won't see it that way, but that's what's in my head like.
But we'd be the first to admit that what you have done. I remember when you came into the Limerick set-up, you were coming in at a low base at that stage. Now you're doing like what Conor Collins did with Clare. You brought him up to divisions and brought him up now and got promotion again this year. I mean, you've done fantastic work with this team, and you've got them in to become winners.
Yeah, look, it's been a tough. We had an awful beating from Clare in 2018 to get the crowns, and we had a lot of work to do. These lads are up to do it, and why would you walk away from them? At the end of the day, there's way more important things in the world than football and holding up sports. But they're a great sense of enjoyment for people to switch off. So these lads needed support, and I was happy to support once the county board were happy to beat me. And we had a journey, and if we didn't land here tonight, we've had a great old journey. It's all about friendships and leadership and character and fun, and that's it. And it'll set them guys up for their own personal careers, and that's what it's about. It's not, chances are limited. Clare are going to win in All Ireland.
Yeah.
So what are we doing it for? We're doing it for camaraderie and friendships and sense of community, sense of people we're representing. That's what it's about.
That's what sport should be
Clare
about.
have always been our yardstick to try and achieve.
But it's a good time to win this game. We'd say any time is a good time, but I suppose this year, like the match against Tipperary now, you can find yourself in a Munster final if all goes well for you.
Yeah, look, I have a simple view on these things. There's no point going to Munster finals and the Cocks and the Kellies of this world if we're not ready to compete. I was asked that 2 years ago after Tipperary in the semi-final. And that was my answer. Like, it wasn't an opportunity lost. And look, we've conditioned a lot since then, so maybe it'll be an opportunity lost this year if we can't get over the line against Tip. Look, we have to keep our feet in the ground. It's not about winning the Munster final, it's about trying to play Tip now and win that game, and nothing else matters.
Yeah. Just to finish there, I met your uncle there. He lives here in St. Sinners Road in Innis. A character that I've known that meant to see, but I never knew who he was. And and he's gone off, really overjoyed and delighted for you. And isn't that what the game is really about?
Actually, it is. I spent many of my youth in St. Sinners Road. There was a lot of people down there, the Cuddy Hills, Dillingers, the O'Gormans that I knew all when I was a young boy back in the late 70s. And my uncle was very good to me, and the size of Innis is growing because a lot of the fields I used to run around and play in, there's nothing good out that you go to Tosh Ross living, like it's all how. So yeah, it's great to see Mickey here. My mother's brother. So look, it's fantastic for him. I was due to meet him outside, try and get to work to him. I get my brother to ring him just there before when we next time, so he wasn't standing outside in the cold. So he's a proud Limerick man, but he's happy to Sinclair.
Yeah. Billy, a great GA man, a great Limerick man. Congratulations. And we wish you the very best to look going forward, Billy. Thanks very much. Thanks, Billy. See, that's... You always get your men.